Juliet Oscar Sierra Echo Foxtrot. The QDH is in Lower Bavaria district near the Blue Danube River. So how copy me? By the way, excuse me, your mic is here in my QDH. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox from DL5RJ.
DL5RJ, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot returning. A very good afternoon to you, Joseph. And receiving you very well for short skip on 15 metres. And yeah, thank you for taking my call on a new band. Your signal is just peaking 5 and 7, and with the QSB, it's just dropping off to a 5 and 5. It's a slow QSB and not very deep, but a nice swing on the needle. It seems to be like in your last over was up and down a few times. The radio I'm using today, and I have been using for 3 or 4 months now, Joseph, is the old Trio Tango Sierra 520 Sierra. Running about, I suppose, about 100 watts at the moment on this band, and the antenna's just a 30 metre long wire, about 8-10 metres above the ground, so quite a simple setup there, Joseph. And I've literally just turned on the radio, and it's just on the frequency that I was using, obviously, over the weekend, or it was the last frequency that I used over the weekend, and heard you calling, so I thought I'd jump in for a quick conversation there. So DL5RJ M0 JCF.
Wonderful, Mark. Nice to hear that. And thank you for the nice report and your information. The TS520 sugar. I'm looking here with a 43 years old transceiver from Yaishu with the Fox Tango 7 Bravo with about 100 for the moment. And the antenna is a 3-element Yaki new direction. And I receive you wonderful. I have an audio filter here because the normal SSB filter is old. So I have here an audio filter, and then it's much better to understand if it's USB signal moving up. The weather today, we have a bank holiday today here in Bavaria. It's a bank holiday, it's free today. And the temperature is about 9 degrees centigrade, and it's raining, Mark. Mike, back to you. Mike 0, JCF, DL5RJ listening.
DL5RJ M0 JCF coming back to you. Superb. And I do know the radio you're talking about, the 7B, the FT7B. In fact, one of my friends, Martin, 2 Echo 0, Echo Romeo Yankee, had an FT7B not so long ago, and I'm not sure if he sold it. He may well have sold it some time ago, maybe a year ago, not too sure, but it was a very nice radio, and like you say, a very nice radio in the day. I'm a big Kenwood fan, and I do like the old Kenwoods. I mean, this old radio here is analog dial, no digital readout, no filters, no notch filter, no IF shift and width, etc. So sometimes it can be a challenge, but I do like the hybrid output. It's very easy to get 130, 140 watts out of the back, and in fact, just the other day I picked up some new old stock output valves on eBay. Somebody was selling 4 of them, and I got them at a very good price, so they are there in storage just in case this radio ever gets a bit tired. But the original valves that are in here, well, I don't know that they are original, but these valves seem to be working very well indeed, and as I say, give me full output. In fact, they give me a bit more, but you know, that's risking ruining the output valves. But yeah, I love the old Kenwood gear, and I've got a few old Yaesus, and at the moment I've just started to restore an old Swan 350 from about 1967, so I'll be really looking forward to using that one and having a QSO with you in the near future. But WX today in England, or the southeast of England, it's been changed changeable today, Joseph. We've had blue skies and then small rain showers. So the rain comes along for 5 minutes and then it's gone, and then we're back to blue skies with fast moving clouds. I'd say it's about 12 degrees today, so a little bit on the chilly side, but not unpleasantly so. Back to you, DL5RJ M0JCF.
Roger, and KCF, DL5RJ returning. Yes, I think it's the same weather like we had today. In the morning at 8 o'clock, I leave my house with my dog to take a walk, and it was beautiful sunshine. And 1 or 2 hours later, the clouds are coming in, and in the afternoon at about 3 o'clock, it starts raining, and now it's raining outside. So I believe it's near the same weather. In the morning, beautiful, and in the afternoon, rain, but okay. It's normal for this season, HI. And about the candle transceivers, they're really very good. I have a new one here. It's the Kenwood TS590 Sugar Gold. I have here in my shed. And in the past, I had a TS850S and a TS570D. So it's my third Kenwood transceiver I own here. And the Yaesu TS570D, that was my first transceiver. If I start on ham radio, he was not so expensive, HI. I bought him second hand, but I like the rig very much. There is nothing in, not a CW filter, nothing, and the SSB filter is not bad, but I make it better with an extra audio filter. So it's a little bit better because I became old. My ears are not so good anymore, HI. So thank you for the QSO, Mark. It was a great pleasure for me talking with you again on this time. The sunspots and the flux, the Condi axis going up, so I'm sure we can have more QSOs on 15 or on 10 meters the next time. Best 73s, have a nice day, stay safe, and God bless you. Mike Zero, KCF, DL5RJ listening on your final.
Yeah, DL5RJ M0JCF for that final, Joseph. No problem. Absolute pleasure to speak to you again. And yeah, just as a side note, I also have a Tango Sierra 590 Sierra. I don't have the G model, not the 200 watt model, but I do have the slightly earlier model, and it's a lovely, lovely radio, and it's such a pleasure with the DSP, etc. And it does cut out a lot of noise, but you know, sometimes it's not so much fun. Yeah, I look forward to working you as well, maybe on 6 meters. If I use the 590S and you use the 590SG, and maybe we can work 6 meters at some point as well. But as you say, the conditions are getting better for HF. The solar flux has been very good over the weekend. It was around about 112, and I think today about 100, 101, 102. So it's definitely higher than it has been for the last few years, when it's been sitting around 75 or maybe 80, 81. So yeah, it's looking good. But okay there, Joseph, I say alles Gute, mein Freund, and the vielen Dank für das Kuso, and bye bye for now. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
Roger, Mark, Mike Zero, KCF, DL5RJ returning. Roger on that. Yes, sunspots and flux is coming up. I'm very happy about that. The Condi axis increased now, and yes, I'm at the axis, so I'm very happy about that. Dankeschön, Mark. Beste 73, vielen Dank für das QSO. Your German is very good. 7-3, take care, my friend. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, old chap. M0JCF now, clear.